Welcome back to the Wade Robson Not Innocent podcast. I'm your host, Moonwalker Will. Sorry for the late upload, y'all. It's been a long week. I've been pretty busy. But today I'm gonna be debunking haters' lies part 2. So a lot of haters try and say that, and I might have said this in a previous video. A lot of haters try and say that that Wade learned his behavior from Michael, which is a lie, because according to Wade in the mockumentary, he was taught to hate women by Michael, which is another lie. So it's really just sad how stupid the MJ haters are, and they'll really believe anything they read. They're complete idiots and losers, and they need to do something more productive with their lives. And I'm going to do a whole video debunking LN, lie after lie, because that whole disgusting piece of crap documentary is full of it, full of lies, and there's not one single bit of truth in it. I mean, these people are so crazy. Dan Greed had the audacity to put a fake person dressed as Michael in front of a picture of a Nazi symbol. I mean, are you kidding me? You have to be insane. Michael would never be like that. Michael was an amazing person. I'm just so fucking sick of these people trying to paint Michael out to be a monster, a criminal, a pervert, a pedophile. He was none of those things. And you haters need to realize it. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but Dan Greed constantly contradicts himself in interviews. And then when Wade gives James that deathly stare every time they're publicly speaking. Oh, you better not mess up, James, or I'll smack you in the head. Ugh, pathetic. They're pathetic losers. I mean, they have kids. And their kids I'm worried about how their kids are gonna turn out, especially Wade's kids. And I'm so glad Wade doesn't have a daughter. I mean, he doesn't deserve kids at all, but I thank God that he doesn't have a daughter. Because like I said before, that would be very, very, very bad. Yeah, another lie I want to debunk is the, give me a minute here. Another lie I would love to debunk is when people try and say that Michael was irresponsible. That's a lie. And they're specifically talking about the time in, I believe it was 2003, when Michael held a blanket. And to you MJ haters, you don't understand this. Michael would never hurt a child. He would never hurt his own child. He would never hurt anyone. He was holding blanket very tight in his arms, and the media, the tabloids, the press, they took it all out of proportion, and they made it seem like Michael was going to kill the baby, which is not true. It's not true. I mean, I could go on and on about the lies. I mean, one tabloid said that when Michael was growing a beard, they had the audacity to say that he had every individual hair implanted into his face. I mean, how ridiculous is that? He can't even grow a beard now? Just leave the man alone. He's been gone. We've lost him. He's been gone now for 13 years. And you MJ haters are still trashing his name and dragging him through the mud, even though he's not here to defend himself and he's passed away. So y'all MJ haters need to educate yourselves for real. Because I will not tolerate MJ haters on my page. And if you're one of those so-called fans who are like, "Oh, I like Michael Jackson's music, but I don't like him as a person." No, that's called being a fake fan. And I don't like that term, fake fan, but that's a fake fan. If you think that no, Moonwalkers, we all love Michael. We defend Michael because he's innocent. If you don't believe that Michael's innocent, this is not the channel for you. This channel is about proving Michael's innocence and exposing Wade's pedophilia and exposing all the accusers' lies. And then another lie that has been going around is that MJ haters try and say that the settlement in 94 was hush money. Well, don't you think if it was hush money, we wouldn't know about it? That's the whole point of hush money. And then how come Michael was pushing for the criminal case to go first and the Chandlers were pushing for the civil case to go first? It's just pathetic. People believe anything. They don't do any research. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be more parts to this video. I know I can get off track sometimes, but I'm full of rage with these haters. And I have to deal with haters on a daily basis. You know? And then there are those people who pretend to be Michael who say, "Hey, I need $600 to come back to the US." Come on now. Do you really think that Michael would charge $600 to one of his fans? Never. I mean, Michael would pay for people's funerals he didn't even know. That's how kind he was. He would never charge fans. And I've been a proud moonwalker for over 13 years, and I know that Michael would not leave his fans. Would not. And then this is to all the death hoax supporters. You guys are listening to a woman who wanted Michael to be guilty during the 05 trial so she could make a fortune, first of all. And second of all, she's a journalist. I mean, can't you guys see the issue there? Journalists have been lying on Michael for the past 30 years. And the death hoax lady is a total sham, and she's a loser, and she's trying to sell her bogus DVDs for a 3-pack for $24.99. Guys, listen, do not buy her DVDs. She is taking your money. And she doesn't even have evidence that Michael's alive. I know it's hard for people to accept it, but Michael has passed away, and I wish he was still alive, but he isn't. I really do. I really wish he was still with us to this day. But unfortunately, we lost him 13 years ago. And I hate the death hoax, but I don't hate people who support it. I think they're brainwashed, and I think they're delusional, but I don't think they're, I'm not going to hate on other moonwalkers. The only way I'm going to hate on you is if you believe Wade and James, and if you try and defend Wade and James, and if you believe the false allegations. you know? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna block the Death Hooks lady tonight because she just makes, I mean, she makes like hour-long videos just blabbering on about how, oh, Michael's alive and he's gonna do a collab with Justin Bieber and how Paris's suicide attempt was fake and how Catherine's tears weren't real. I mean, come on, Death Hooks lady. I've seen I remember you when a while ago, okay? You're not a smart person. So just stop lying on Michael. And you should be banned from going to any events. Like I heard you were at Michael's party and you asked if there were any haters, and when you said haters, you meant people who don't support the Death Oaks. Are you honestly, are you serious? I mean, if anything, you're a hater because you wanted Michael to be guilty in the '05 trial so that you can make money. Yeah, Death Hoax lady, you might think that you're a uh, a moonwalker, but you're not. You're not a moonwalker. You're a hater. And for people who who for haters who try and make fun of Michael for the way he talked, for example, when haters say, "Oh, he said doo doo," I mean, it's the same thing as feces. Just let it go. It's not a big deal. Really, I mean, these haters will waste their time on the smallest things. And MJ haters, for the most part, are very abusive people. I mean, I've been threatened many times. They've threatened my friends. They're not good people. And that's another reason why I will not tolerate that on my channel. Because I do not tolerate hate speech or racism on my channel. On my channel, it's pro MJ, pro Black Lives Matter, pro equality. And I don't really mind if people curse. That's not something that bothers me, but if you're talking about Michael and you're cursing if you're cursing about him, then I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not tolerating any anti-MJ hate. I'm not going to tolerate any MJ haters. If you try and come onto my page, I will report you and block you forever. Haha. Anyway, y'all. Sorry if I rambled on there a little bit, but I've been pretty busy lately. I want to give a thank you and a shout out to Shatara. We were talking today on Facebook Messenger. She's a great person and very intelligent. And I also want to give a shout out to Moonwalker Tanya. She's the one who inspired me to do this podcast. And yeah, I mean, I know this video wasn't really about Wade, but oh, don't you guys worry. I'm gonna make many more videos exposing Wade because he is a pedophile and a monster. Yeah, you guys have a great night, and yeah, I love y'all very much, and if you guys, let's talk in the comments, and yeah, I'm now on Facebook. I've joined Protecting Women and Children from Wade Robson. I'm very proud to be a member of that group. I'm very proud to defend Michael. I'm very proud to be a Michael Jackson fan, and I'm very proud to bash Wade for the criminal he is. Thank you. I love you. Have a great night, and I'll probably upload again maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening. Thank you. Bye.